Okay, so how to, I don't know if it's win an argument or win a debate, because an argument sounds personal, and when you take it personal, um, your brain will jack up your adrenaline if you take things personal. That's why I never take anything personal. So always see it as a discussion, a conversation, or a debate. Never see it as an argument where it's personal to you. Okay? So that's why I always set the setting. It's in a high school. If I don't set the setting, everyone takes it personal. Okay? I always set the setting. Where's the setting? It's in a high school, it's in a middle school, it's in elementary school, it's in a preschool. Always set a setting so that people don't take it personal and you'll be more rational in your thinking. So set a setting. Where is this happening? So first, don't take it personal. All right. So how to win a debate? It looks like it's past the level of conversation, past the level of discussion, to the point of debate. You're debating something. Okay, and then there's two sides. How to win that debate? So I'm creating the setting. It could be debate in elementary school. It could be debate in high school, middle school, preschool. But it's still a debate. I'm setting the setting. It's a debate. All right. Um. So how to win a debate? Um. Of course, debates are based on research. So that's an easy win. Um, I don't know, man. Like when I get to the multiverse, I'll reenact it all. I'll redo the debates, um, so that they can learn from it. But um, it's so easy. It, I it's such an easy win. So let's say someone wants to make men famous, right? Um, the problem is there's such thing as a majority. How are you gonna win? If there's two people making an argument to make men famous and the majority is against it, how are you gonna win? So what happens is they feel attacked. They're beat. You can trip them up with anything. You could say, hey, you look like a Teletubby. And they would go in attack mode because they feel attacked by the majority. What does that mean? It means they are now in fight or flight mode. What does that also mean? You're not rational. You are now taking it personally. When you take things personal, you are not rational. You are now a mental threat to yourself. You're an endanger. You are endangering yourself. When you are not rational, you are a danger to yourself. It's that simple. When you take things personal, you are no longer rational. If you are no longer rational, we can now predict that you are now a danger to yourself. Because you're taking everything personal. You're not thinking clearly. Nothing you say makes sense. It is not physics-based. It is not natural. It is making up stories. Lying. If it's not based in reality, nature, physics, you're lying. You're making up stories. It's an easy win. It's an easy win when you are the minority trying to beat the majority. So let's say Nicole and Rose are trying to win a debate against a group of boys. Two girls against a group. You're not going to beat the majority. Based on rationality. You're going to feel attacked, and then you're going to start saying nonsense. For example, how do I win my discussions by myself? I can't do it. I need help. And if I don't have help by people, I need to create videos, evidence. Those are my help. So I create evidence on evidence on evidence on evidence of research. That's my help. So now I'm the majority and you are the minority because you don't have the evidence that I have. Evidence outweighs dumb people. Every time. Evidence outweighs dumb people. You may have a lot of people, but my evidence will outweigh your lack of brain. You're not rational. Based on my evidence, I could come to the conclusion that you're crazy. That you have a mental illness. All of you combined. Based on my evidence. So my evidence is my backup. I by myself cannot do it. But if I have evidence, I am now the majority. So that's basically it. The majority always wins. Always. Majority always wins. And if you're by yourself, you need to balance it out with evidence. That's your team. That's your backup. And if you ask them, if you're debating, give me the evidence. Beat me. Win me. Win me with evidence. You'll see that they'll do this thing where they're running in circles around one evidence. And we're like, give me more evidence. And they're like, we can't. We don't have more. We just have this one evidence. So they'll run in circles around this one evidence. That's it. And then you got them. You only have one evidence. You're going in circles. You're going crazy. You're going crazy off this one evidence. While the rest of you can come up with a lot more. Right? The rest of you can boom, 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 come up with more evidence, and then they'll lose. So with me, I know if I start piling up evidence, you're gonna lose. So that's why a lot of times I play with one evidence and I see how crazy you are. And that gives me more evidence. It's like, oh, you just being yourself is giving me evidence. You just being yourself, you're behaving crazy. It's giving me more evidence. I'm not even trying. I'm not even trying to get evidence, and you're just giving it to me. It's easier than you think. People always spill out evidence. Always. All you have to do is just take notes, and you just pile up evidence. It's easy. It's easy to figure out when someone is behaving out of a personal attack. They feel personally attacked. That's evidence of mental illness. So basically, mental illness is you can't get out of something. That's mental illness. So you simply ask them, you look like you're personally attacked. Can you get out of that? Can you get out of that mindset? Can you give up your idea? The majority is like, we can. We can get out of our idea real easy. We want to get men home, but you have another idea, we'll get out of it. Easy. Right? So, when you can easily get out of your idea, that's evidence that you're rational. It's like, we can get out of ours. Go ahead. Have your fun. If you can't get out of yours, we can easily see that you're not thinking rationally. You're doing everything out of a personal attack. You have a mental illness. You're trapped in your own mind. So a lot of times I talk to people and they show me how crazy they are. Just by talking to them. Like, just, if you listen to men gives you so much evidence that he's crazy. Not the bad kind, but he's crazy. Just by talking to him. Everyone always gives their tell. Everyone. It's like a dog and a cat. You know what a dog looks like. It gives away its tail. Barking, wagging its tail, friendly, whatever. It always gives its tail. You know the difference between a dog, a wolf, a bear, an elephant. It always gives its tail. A tree. Everything has its tail. It's physics-based. Humans are the same way. So, even when a dog is sick, it has a tail. When a dog has rabies, it has its tail. So when a human is mentally sick, you have to look for it. When a human is mentally sick, you can see the tails. They're angry, they're combative, they won't let go of their ideas. They're sick. They're mentally sick. They're basically screaming for help. So what I do is I just let them talk. So what do you got? What ideas do you have? Oh, you want to make men famous? Why? Just one simple question. Why? 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 Yeah, but why? 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 But why? Why? And with that simple question, they'll get exhausted. They'll get to the point where I don't know why. Once you go there, once you hear I don't know why, you got them. You don't know what you're doing. The second they say I don't know why, boom, you got them. It means you don't know what you're doing. You're doing everything out of this adrenaline. It's not rational. It's not physics based. It's not reality. It's lies. Telling stories. Telling fictional stories. Me, because I know how to do this, I just let people talk. I don't have to do any work. I don't even have to ask why. It gives me all the evidence just on your behavior. Your behavior is my evidence. So me, it's easy. For me, it's easy. I can spot a liar very quick. Their 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 adrenaline is going. Their eyes are darting everywhere. They can't look you in the eyes. They're full of adrenaline. They're lying. Adrenaline to make up stories. They're full of adrenaline. So I can spot a liar very easily. And I can spot when someone is just toying around with me. They're calm. They're just making fluff stories, but they're calm the whole time. They're very articulate. They're having fun. They're enjoying talking, right? The other people are like, "Shut up! Just let me do what I want to do. What I want to do." They don't enjoy talking, right? They're very combative. Like, just shut up and let me do this. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to talk. The person who's toying with me, very talkative. They just want to talk. Just want to keep talking. They're toying with me. Does it mean they're smarter than me? I No, because I can figure you out. Right? If I can figure you out, you're not smarter than me. It's more just why? Like, why are you having so much fun? You know, just yeah, just why are you having so much fun? Um, but yeah, it's really easy. And then from that setting, from a debate, you can go smaller. You can go from high school. What does that person look like in a high school setting? It's like, oh, it looks very personal. In a middle school setting, it's like, oh, it looks even more personal. In elementary school and preschool, it's like, bingo, you look like you belong in preschool. So you can start a debate to create a setting and then change up the setting. Go, okay, now imagine this person in high school. Imagine this person in middle school, in elementary school, in preschool. You look about in preschool. Like you should be in preschool. Like you don't know your surroundings. Right? And you're just scared. You look scared. So that's basically it. That's how you win a debate. Again, argument is very personal. I don't win arguments. When someone's arguing with me, I bail out. I get out of it. I don't win arguments. So how to win a debate is that's how you win a debate is um, to get the numbers behind you, number of people, but mainly the evidence outweighs the people. It's the evidence that always wins a debate. And a lot of times the other party will give you a lot of evidence of how irrational they are if they're taking it personal. So again, how to win a debate is by evidence. It's mainly by evidence. And yes, the other party gives you evidence as well. So you want to listen, right? Pay really close attention to what they're saying. It's like, oh, really? How do you feel about fame? You don't even have to know about fame. Just like, right, right. How do you feel about men? Okay. Oh, you look like a possessive girlfriend. Okay. Just keeping evidence. I'm just keeping evidence. How do you feel about yourself? Ah, okay. You don't love yourself. Oh man, it's looking very disturbing. You don't love yourself, but you really love this other person. Sounds very disturbing. How do you feel about me? Oh, you don't like me. Oh, okay. Okay, it's very interesting. I'm not doing anything to you, but you don't like me. Very interesting. Very interesting. How do you feel about your job? Ah, okay. You don't like your job. Ah, interesting. If you love your job, why did you retire? Ah, interesting. Very interesting. So you just keep them talking. That's how FBI agents do it. That's how CIA agents do it. That's how any interrogation. Just keep what they teach you is keep them talking, because we get a lot of evidence out of it. So in a debate, it's the same way. Just keep them talking. Just start asking. Pay close attention to what they're saying, and ask about it. It's like, man, fame. How do you feel about that? Okay, right? Everything they say is evidence. And when they start seeing that you're attacking everything, it gets real scary for them. They're like, I don't want to talk anymore. It will get to that point where they know everything is used against them. They're like, I don't want to talk anymore. So now you're like, well, we have a lot of evidence that you're mentally unstable. Do you still want to continue this? Because it's just going to give us more evidence. Because all the evidence says that you're mentally unstable. You're possessive. And you belong in preschool. The evidence shows you belong in preschool. So yeah, again, how to win a debate is keep them talking. Pay close attention to what they're saying and ask them about it. And just keep notes. Like, whoa, that sounds disturbing. This sounds disturbing. Like, whoa, there's a lot of evidence. So for me, it's an easy win. I win every time. It's so easy for me.